Hello, Doc. How's it going tonight? I love Captain America. Yeah, man. How we doing tonight? Get some of our music playing. There we go. So I got me a new standing desk. I was getting like these leg cramp things going on that were like super annoying. So I spent a little bit of my money, got me a standing desk, which has been awesome. But what that meant is I had to because I have my computer and there's so many cables and wires, I had to completely redo my setup here. And I thought I had everything right. But when I was getting ready to stream, I had the camera I had the wrong camera working and it was stuck on looking at the curtain, and I had to get the right camera to look at my face. So we had a little bit of starting issues tonight. Hey man, how's it going tonight? Good to see ya. Yeah, things are good. Besides some technical glitches, I was actually also trying to test. I got me an audio interface so I can play my electric guitar on stream, and I was testing that, and it sounded kind of blah. It kind of sounded like I didn't want it to. Just some clean sound, but it didn't sound quite right, so I don't think I'm quite ready. That's right, Spicy ruled, Server 21! You haven't been in, that I remember anyways, I don't remember you being in chat for a while, so it's good to see you, bud. How are you enjoying the art, bud? Any thoughts so far? And did you get the new ship? That's what I want to know. I haven't, I don't know. I just don't see a lot of super value in it, and I'm poor and saving my money for other things, I guess. But yeah, I decided not to get. Although it's interesting, I'm just gonna throw this out there, everyone. I just saw the announcement literally just as I was starting to stream. It looks like Cami has put out an announcement about content creators applying for their content creator program. I'm tempted to apply, but I wonder if me constantly ragging on Scopely in my videos is going to be like, yeah, we don't like this guy. It's a waste of my time. I would mostly like to be in the content creator program with Scopely, so I could get free stuff that I wouldn't have to pay out of my pocket $100 a pop every 2 months to buy a new ship, and so I can showcase for you all. And if they gave me away free battle passes to be able to give away to you all, those are the only reasons I would like to be able to do this. So, it is what it is, but I'll have to think about that. You're still on the fence about it? Yeah, I heard from some players, remind me what ops you are now. I have a friend of mine that, in Discord, he will post videos about, or not videos, sorry, I'm reading. He will post screenshots whenever a new ship comes around, because he always seems to get it, and he'll drop it and say, yeah, this ship sucks, don't get it. So he posted some shots. He's a 60+ player, he's in the G6 range, and so he was like, man, it's gonna take forever to get this thing leveled up to the point, and I think he bought some packs as well, so lower levels I think is good since it helps. Yeah, for sure, Devil Dog. I think for the lower level players it makes sense. Higher level players, not so much. You gotta really get it up there. 64, that's right. Okay, that's okay. Just a reminder, just throwing that out there, that I'm still promoting the Halfway Gallery. If that's of interest to you, can save a little bit of money on some future purchases. Just FYI. See if I can help out people with that. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of hoping they'd come out and say, the ship does suck and here's some adjustments we're going to make. Scopely seems to do that, like they do it every single time, but we haven't seen that yet. And Maverick's in the house! No bad feelings here, bud. No bad feelings here. I haven't seen it Askew, but where is it? Oh gosh. If you go into, what is it? It's part of the Avenger one, Askew. So if you see here, requires Reliant, unlocks at tier 1. There's some claims that you can get for having all this, right? So this is where you'll see it in the refinery is turn-ins for the Reliant. The Mega claim is going to have some raft credits, various varieties. Looks like they're all guaranteed. Parts for your ship, augments, raft choice tokens, titanium, which can be helpful. I don't know how it tiers. I haven't looked that much into it. Priority Mega 1 claim has, ta-da! We were all struggling last month with getting enough speed ups and planetary charts to launch your, what you call it, your Priority 1 away team mission. So here's your answer. Scopely's provided. All for a low, low price of $100. Forbidden Tech gives you a little bit here, just a little bit more. There's already a lot in this game that it can reward you, but additional sourcing, right? So this should, I'm guessing, tier as you level it up. So that's where it's at. But that's where it's at. Maverick from The Fly. Def RZT? Deficit? The slow tier up. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Unless you drop a couple thousand. I'm just saying there's ways. In this game, scope is provided. Athlete provided. I don't think, honestly, I made a video about that, which many of you may have seen. But I made a video about that, and I'm just, the Reliant. I'm just like looking at it. The officers would be nice. Some of the stuff here would be nice, and it will be helpful, especially if you're a higher level player. I think there's some good stuff here. But is it worth the $100? I think if you're one of those that's kind of on the fence, I'm kind of leaning towards a no myself. But that's up to everyone to decide, I suppose. So I like that, Floyd. Nothing is worth $100 in the game. See, and I think that there's three main groups here. There's those who will never spend, those who always spend, and then there's that middle group of people who are like, you know what, if it's a good deal, I might spend, kind of on the fence, right? So it's Scopely's job to try and convince those people to buy. Hey, Asners, how are you doing tonight? I want to apologize, Asners. Why is my... Okay, everyone. So, one technical glitch I couldn't fix that for some reason isn't working. So, if I reference anyone, we do have Asners welcome in from YouTube. For some reason, my SS Ninja is not working. That's the program I have that combines chat so you can see on the screen. So, I'm sorry about that. I'll get it fixed for next time. Well, they half the price after this month. It's better than a battle pass. You know, there's some something there. Yeah, I don't think we get much from the battle pass. That's a good point to think about. As that the ship may be better than the battle pass. You know, ships tend to unlock refineries and all that good stuff that comes with it. Like that's one reason why I got the Revenant when it came out, is it came with a lot of material sourcing, pretty awesome sourcing, and so I thought that was worth it. But I don't know, it's an iconic ship too, as well, they have the price after this month, who knows, and we've had some months where they have told us half an unlock for $50, which kind of cuts down the grinding time, but I haven't seen that. To be honest, I haven't looked too much. I've been pretty swamped with work, so if anyone sees that, feel free to let me know. But let me check one other place while I am talking here. Just make sure. SS Ninja. Let's try turning it off and on and see if that fixes it. This is a new version of it. Well, I may need to update things. Oh, it's working now! Yes! The power of turning things off and on works. Okay, so luckily it's working, everyone. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got chat working. I think so hopefully as other people are chatting on Twitch, we'll see that on the screen as well. So unfortunately, I am the sole runner of this show, everyone. So I get to be technical support. I get to be the audio guy. I get to be the marketing guy. I get to be the designer behind the scenes, everything. So thank you for your patience. Meat, yeah, you're in the middle group. Yeah, I think I'm somewhere in the middle group too. I tend to sometimes have a little bit extra money. I'm kind of saving for some things. So I'm kind of not trying to spend unless there's a really good value in the game. So the art's too difficult. Yeah, there is something to that, Floyd, for sure. That when things are too hard, people stop playing, huh? People stop trying. And who can blame you? Who can blame you? Oh man, so frustrating sometimes. I can't speak much for Scopely. I'm sure that they try to monetize it as much as possible, squeeze as much as they can out of the players. And there's always this balance, I think, between how much can they get out of the whales and those who do spend, as opposed to what can we get out of that middle group. I think you're always going to have people that are going to spend, but I think how do you maximize that middle group? But if you're chasing away players, then that's not a good thing either. Yeah. And trust me, I'm always going to be someone that tries to stand up for the for the middle group, for the players in the lower group who don't spend as well. And as I talked about earlier, if I do apply, I'll probably try and apply to the creator program. If I do, by some miracle, get in, my goal is still to be an advocate for the player as much as possible, and we'll see. But if they're not going to let Rev in, I'm pretty sure they won't let me in. So let's just throw that out there. Zero's in the house! Hey, Zero, how's it going, bud? For those who don't know, Zero's also a friend of mine, a streamer. So make sure you check out Zero and all the wonderful things that Zero does on his stream. As you may have seen, we just had a pop-up. I just want to let you guys know that that's not going to... If anyone wants to donate or do subs tonight to force me on the treadmill, my camera is all jacked up tonight for the treadmill. If you want, I'll raise my desk and I'll run the place for 10 minutes. But it's not working, so just keep that in mind if you want to, if you're looking at that. Technical difficulties, it is what it is. It's the life I lead. Enterprise A is scrapping, yes! If I remember right, that's what gave me enough rare gas to push me to 60. Wait. To 60, I think, Dav. I think it was. I think it gave like 17,000 rare gas, something like that. I kind of want to rebuild that one just to have it in my docks, you know? But that's a lot of blueprints. The only good thing about it is getting the champion trophy when you kill those chasers. Ooh. The chasers! Have you all seen the crew to beat the chasers? Try Vemit. I have used Vemit, and I had a player that reached out to me and shared this with me. I promised not to share it until I heard it was getting out, but he said DJ said not to share it on his stream. And we talked about this last time. I think a lot of people are using it, so it's no secret. So I feel free sharing it, but putting Vemit as captain, and then who did I put on the side? I want to say I put Carol for extra loot, and originally I put the doctor, the EMH doctor, on the other side as officer slot, but I think you can get away with still putting like 511 for loot on the other side. I have to test it, but I used Vemit and I took like no damage, like zero damage from the survey ships. And I think I took little damage or no damage from the interceptors. So you basically avoid their one-shot cannon. So give it a try if you haven't. Yeah, 100 days for free to play for sure. As I didn't comment on that. Sorry, I was getting so excited with the chat working as. But yes, 100 days free to play. That's the direction I'm probably gonna go. And now I'm in the boat with a lot of you that when you don't get the ship right away, there's that FOMO that kicks in, right? And it's tough. It's tough because you feel like you're missing out. But honestly, there's not. In my opinion, I don't think you're missing out on a lot of content this month by not getting the ship. So that's probably why Scopely has an event store. That's something we can be excited about, right? What ship are you building, Dab? What ship is in the hopper? Tell me all the things. So you're scrapping the A. And what are you building? Wait, I'm trying to remember. If you went 60... Maybe you already went 60 and you're scrapping it for materials. Did you say you were building the D, Dad? I can't remember. So yeah, I'm amazed I can remember as much as I do. There's so much to remember, so I hope that I have some details right somewhere. Oh, goodness. Well, let's have a quick look. Maybe take a minute here. Where is my... I'm gonna pull up something really quick here before I forget. No, you didn't say not tonight, but I'm trying to think from a previous conversation, Dav, if you said what you were going to build. That's what I'm trying to remember from my noggin. Yes, I was right! It is the D! 9 Bud, nice. Love that ship. Absolutely love that ship. Cool, man. You'll have to tell me once you get it how much you enjoy it, and I think it'd be a good one to figure out how to unlock things. You know, as I didn't, I'm trying to remember. I think one was spending any amount of Syndicate, but I don't remember the other one. Oh, this is Badgie. Should I have given a warning, everyone, if people haven't figured it out? Hopefully you haven't figured out by yet that these aren't, like, spoilers. Rataran, Bendaderadix. Nice. So my understanding is that you have to use Badgie as the captain, I think, who's unfit to lead, and then the other is Syndicate. Is that right? That's right. Oh, you look at the Starfleet one. Ra, how's it going, Ra? How you doing? Good to see ya. Hopefully things are well. Ooh, Joseph, you're looking at the event store. I actually want to have a look at that. So, yeah, let's hop on in maybe and let's look at that. Let's open the event store. I haven't looked too much at it to see what's available. Let's see here. New additions. Let's hop in and look at that. Trillium D and the ship parts, you know, I've been kind of against them because the costs for them seem to be way too high. However, getting ships tiered if you don't have anything else to spend on is kind of interesting, where you can get higher tiered and more successful with some of the loops. So that's kind of a judgment call. I did it for I spent some today on, and I should have waited till the end, but I'm impatient, you know me. But what you call it, the Revenant has a really nice refinery if you can get to one of those tiers. So that is kind of huge. Taking 7 to 8 days, 10 off a refinery to level a ship is worth it. I agree. So I used to be against it, but I think it's a good choice. I really do. This Prime, whoa, I just sound like there's a horse thing there. The Prime Mirror Particle, that's interesting. I think I'm going to work on that one. That's the Mirror Universe. Let's hop in and look at that real quick. So the Mirror Universe, I don't think it's these early ones. I think it's here. So I don't feel like the liquid Trillium D here. I think there's some decent sourcing. If you're careful, you can save for it. I don't know that for the free-to-play this is great to work on this one. You can if you want to. You may need it if you're going to be leveling like Mirror Picard, Mirror Data. Research Refinery. I've maxed my refinery basically except for the end part. So I don't know that that's super helpful if you want to wait. I do like the Apex Barrier is okay. I have my eyes on this one right here. Increases base isolytic damage for all ships. I don't know what you guys think, but this is one I'm actually kind of excited to work on. It's only one level, 15%, not too bad. Second Vindicator to do armadas. It's just so many parts. You know what I mean? Here with the misses next to me saying hi as well. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Trillium D is easy to get. I haven't looked, I don't know. It looks like there's also Trillium mining boost. It's okay, but not really needed. Health, the central entity in a wave defense. I don't feel like that's necessary to work on either. Cryptid section 31 credits, so that takes a different currency it looks like. So for me, I'm actually kind of excited about that for extra isolytic. I think more isolytic will be a big help. So the Armada ship takes off almost 30 days of refinery. Yeah, that one is actually interesting because that one has such poor sourcing. So that is actually a possibility that I might consider actually. The Armada ship, that's the Vindicator, right? I think that's what we're talking about there. Officers, Carol is the most valuable here, I think, but if you want to max some of these, that's great. Outlook is going to increase your Apex Shred, it looks like. I'm trying to remember. Against players, and below deck, I think. So that can be helpful. I'm not super excited about these because I've either unlocked or I think there will be a path to unlock them shortly. So I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. Is if you see any value in the officers. Normally officers I go for because it's like officers are forever. At least until they come with an officer that takes them out. But you know, they come out with an officer with a new ability that nerfs the old one. One thing I wasn't happy about here, everyone, is they have had this standard of you can get as many beryllium spheres as you want. It was unlimited. This month, it's limited to 10. So that's a little... I hate how Scopely moves the goalpost. You know, like, here's the standard. Oh, we're going to cut it back. We're going to pull it out from underneath you. So I wish they hadn't done that, but the Protector, the NSEA, is a fantastic ship. It's now to the point where I can do 1, maybe 2 runs in G6, like the 70 level system, and have enough to max my G6 parts for the rest of the week. So pretty cool. Vindicator ship parts, I think that's very worth getting. So that's something that you'll want to probably consider because this ship is a pain in the behind to level. What else? Gore Eviscerator parts. Now, the sourcing sucks. You can get some through, and I always try and get it through tournaments, so that's helpful. But once again, this is probably good to work on here. So you might want to consider, depending on what ships you have. Like I said, I did get the epic turn-ins for the Revenant. I think that was a good purchase to help me advance the Revenant. It didn't go too far, I'll be honest. But that's a great ship, I think, because of the materials that you can get out of it. Ship refits. Any comments from you all? I'd love to hear from you. I usually don't do much with the refits here. There's usually not stuff in here that is worth it to me, where there's more worthwhile things in the rest of the event store. Maybe some of these, I don't know, can't remember what these are called. some of these projectiles. I guess it's right there in the title, huh? Projectiles may be worth considering. I usually do just fine with without getting the other refits or have in the game, so that's not really been too important to me. One other thing that might be worth it is the Prime Orbit medallions. There's some good research that goes along with that. Lorca's skill points. That is also something that can be very hard to get. Depending where you're at with him, he has some really nice efficiencies to consider. So, but where else do we get sourcing? You get it from the what daily turn in from the Vindicator Refinery. Where else? Tournaments. I think that's about it that I can remember off the top of my head. Oh, they've got Prime Cosmic Particles, which is kind of mad to me. If you're in a decent alliance, like at least mine is pretty high, I guess, in the tournaments, we can get those at tournaments, so I'm not too worried about that for most people. If you do have the option to get the Prime Dolomite, there's some fantastic research for that. So that's also something I would keep on your radar for that. You got the return refit for the ship parts help? Nice. Okay, that's a good point. If you can get something that'll help you with ship parts, if you don't have great ship part research, then that can be worth it to help you tier certain ships for sure. Anything else that you all have seen in the event store that you're like, Grand Admiral Hunter, I like this, please let me know. Only if you like. I don't know. But I've been able to get enough of the other the part research in the game that I don't know. That hasn't seemed to be a priority to get the ones for the refits, I guess. So those are my thoughts on the event store, everyone. We'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully Scopely gives us lots of, lots of currency this month. We'll have to see how it goes, but oh my goodness. Oh, this can be frustrating, right? What did I want to look at tonight? Relativity worth it. Takes 8 days off refiring, gives you 2 guns. Where's your relativity at, Joseph? Just curious. I got mine free to play, so it's still a baby. And I have just been too busy. I can never seem to get on at the same time my alliance is doing events for it. Oh, did I miss something, Rob? Only if you like. Is that something to do next to me saying hi as well? Oh, is the missus saying hi? Is that what you're talking about? Well, say hi back for me. I think maybe I did miss that. My wife tells me, you sound really good at following chat and playing the game at the same time. Well, not always so much. My relativity's only tier 4. I did get some parts to take it to tier 4. But yeah, that thing's gonna take a while to tear up, isn't it? And I still don't use my relativity in my armadas. My solo armadas for all that. I think it's gonna be a while before I can use that. But I'm getting some good payouts. I can now take out 468, I think it is. So my DTI loot, does it show up there? Yeah, for me, pretty healthy. Even like 1.9 million a day turn-ins, I've got enough for many, many, many days. So I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. So Rob, what do you think of the event? The events this month? Did you get the new ship, bud? I haven't looked at events like very much. Let's see what we got here. What was this one? Oh yeah, Badgie. Do I just need to take Badgie to hit hostiles? Your chat missed it. Wait. Do you like to have a gift? Kill all level 70 survey ships in augment space worth 100% survival rate and success. Ooh. Are you talking about the Vemit? The Vemit secret? That'd be an awesome gift. I wonder if anybody's hunting right now. I have used Vemit. But yeah. Give me... Only if the gift's free, Raw. Only if it's free. You go hunting for Hunter. Ah, nice, Joseph. Tier 8. Dang, man, that's awesome. It's really awesome. I'll catch up to you in like 6 months, maybe. Well, I'll catch up to your point you're at now in 6 months, maybe. Alright, Mehmet, where are you hiding? I guess I could take a Romulan crew, like, oh, let's... Okay, where's Nero? There we go, let's do that, and then group, and then Mehmet. Let's try it. Let's see if we can find a 70, shall we? I'm just gonna try Mehmet. Below deck, I want... Where's... There we go. She's below decks already. Carol... 700,000 power. Nice. Yeah, Ross. Yeah, that's an awesome crew. That really is. Let's see here. If we go with below deck... let's go there, and expose dock right there. My only problem with that, Ra, is like, what the heck? Like we need more spawns. If I can even reach, nope, I can't reach that yet. Okay, we'll go here. Can almost reach the 64s. Nice. Alrighty, there's a 70 in the system, so I'm not seeing... Alright, let's see if we can find one. It'd be awesome if we could show this on stream. Let's see what we can find. Alrighty. How can you be targeting me? I'm at war. Oh, son of a gun, I've got the wrong person below decks in mine. We may go kaboom, huh, Raw? Let's see how it goes. I've got that one chick, can't remember her name. I still increase critical chance by a certain percentage each round. We have to find a survey, though. 66. I'm not seeing a survey. Where's the stinking survey, Scopely? I wonder if I should get, like... We should get a petition from all the community to send to Scopely and say, Grand Admiral Hunter needs to be a content creator. But don't restrict him to complain about Scopely whatsoever. Can we do that? It's interesting. Maybe they'll bring me in to shut me up. I'd like to be able to give out more battle passes. That'd be like my #1 kind of thing. Battle passes and not having to buy new ships every single 2 months. Ah, the fly is in hunting. The fly. Ooh, I can't wait till this weekend to be able to spend on upgrading this thing. They spawn every half hour. Son of a gun! Oh, by the way, Maverick, if you're gonna come find me, you gotta come up into these upper level spaces to find me, dude. They're ganging up on me. You know what it is? You guys are now in the same alliance. That's what it is. I'm out. Quickly get some more people from Defy her, and then you can all gang up on me. How's that? And I think it's in the 60+ systems, right, where we can find the 70s surveys. I think it's in the 60+ systems. But I wonder if I just keep going, if we can find one. I just want to show it on stream. Son of a gun. Eventually we'll see one. Well, now I'm going to start getting to the systems where Dav and Askew can come find me. Yeah, you could get Beast to blow me up. I'm sure he would happily oblige that request, wouldn't he? No surveys here. So, that's the question. Does that mean, if it's every 30 minutes, that we need to go hunting in 10 minutes? If so, Grand Admiral Hunter has got the poorest timing of the night. The 8. Not seeing any surveys. Ah, son of a gun. This sucks. Alright, well, we'll go through a few more systems. If we don't find one, we'll just bring it on home. We'll let Davert and Askew hit my ship as it comes home. Janeway Captain, Giorgio, and Anorax. I've been using... Interesting. I'm trying to remember if we tried that combination. I'll keep that in mind, Rob. Thanks for sharing that. Maybe we should try that. I was using Janeway, EMH Doctor, and Anorax on the bridge, making sure I put Walk Carol below decks. That seemed to work pretty well. I think I had the traditional Voyager officers below deck, and Apple for the Isolytic, of course. But that seemed to help quite a bit, where her below deck's abilities seemed to jump in and help with reducing the damage that we took when I was punching up in systems. But I don't remember using Giorgio. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. Yeah, we got nothing. Alright, we're just gonna recall. Okay, Bemet, come on home, dude. Joltik, no one got Joltik. And I wonder, I think my Giorgio S31, I think she is, she's excellent ads, huh? I think mine is tier 2, maybe? Fingers crossed, if my memory is not, like, failing me already at this young age. It's very possible. 31 Giorgio, yes, tier 2. Oh, I need to click on the wrong one. Non-Armada hostiles by 55%. Arizona, is that right? Well, what's the temperature like today? I have a brother that lives somewhere in Arizona. Don't remember exactly where, but man, he's always like, come stay in the summer when there's plenty of like openings everywhere. And like, there's a reason why I don't want to go to Arizona at certain times of the year. Oh, 104, huh? Nice. Nice. 112 this weekend. Do you stand it? How do you stand it? Maybe you just get used to it? I don't know. When you have Syndicate Max, you're getting every week an HC with 50 epic new officer and 500 merit epic shards. Ooh. Well, I'm working towards it. I think a couple of months I'll be there, Raw. Making sure that I always grab, even if I'm gonna get in trouble at work. Just kidding. What is it? Is it section? No, DTI. My bad. DTI. I always make sure I'm grabbing this daily. That's like 70 some odd K. That's a nice turn-in right there. What's it like compared to Utah? That's where I'm at. We have the dry heat. I think that's kind of the same as Arizona. Or does Arizona have humidity as? I remember when we stayed or when we went to visit my brother, there was much of a humidity issue there. Honestly, I don't remember. Very dry. Okay, so it's kind of similar to Utah weather as far as the numbers go, where humidity and what it feels like wouldn't change too much. Alrighty, I really want to test that, but I wonder, maybe we'll try. I'll try and time us some other time. So, with Badgie, who do I have to hit? Is it just anything? Where can we go to hit some hostiles? I think it's Badgie. So, let's find the cartoon characters. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay. Do you, okay, so I guess what I'm wondering is, you just hit one? Let's see what this does. Will that complete the event by hitting one? Or do I need to go to deep space and hit a bunch of hustles there? So 10 points there. So it's a number of hostels probably, huh? Ah, son of a gun. Okay. Oh well. I can handle that. I can handle that. I wondered if it was like a tiered thing where the higher level hostiles you're hitting with Badgie, the more points you get, but I'm guessing that it's just 10 per, huh? Alrighty. I can live with that. Saves me repair costs. It's funny, before I saw that it was Badgie you had to use, I saw someone hitting hostiles in I think it was in the new Exile, the augment space, and I think someone was hitting with Badgie. I'm like thinking to myself, what are you doing? Why are you using Badgie as captain? What kind of stupid crew is that? But there's a reason. Well, I could use more epic shards and epic mirror dust. I definitely could use more of the epic mirror dust. That's the purple stuff at the beginning of the tree, right? That is a slow process. But if that's how much you're getting per day, is that per day? That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet, Raw. You like, Raw, how I don't call you Doms anymore? I've got it. I've got the name. Kind of makes me want to dump a bunch into the Syndicate just to max it, but from the event store. But I probably won't do that. It's not the smartest thing to do when I can have other things I need to work on as well, right? Something I also been working on, everyone, is in my Discord, I've set up roles because I don't like, I don't know, I don't like to ping everyone because I know not everyone is interested in, say, like, what you call it, you know, my YouTube videos or my streaming announcements or whatever. So I try to set up roles so I can ping specific groups, specific interests. But I feel like I need a better way to make sure people are doing that when they first join the server. And so I have tried to go in and set up Discord so that it asks you a question and you assign yourself roles through some prompts. So hopefully that will work better. But just a reminder to anyone on my Discord, if you haven't gone into the, what is it, the Start Here channel, I think it is. Let me double check. Just a quick reminder to everyone who's there. If you haven't gone to the Start Here channel and clicked on the particular emojis there to assign yourself those reaction roles, then you might be missing out on some announcements that I make in Discord. So just FYI, if you haven't done that, make sure you do that so I get you with the proper pings at appropriate time. So 60-31 Giorgio. Really? That's awesome. Oh man, that's still, I would wonder what the choices are. Rod, do you have like a screenshot of the different options that you get from maxing your rep? I would love to make a video out of that. That would be awesome. Not many. Number one was. I need to turn it up, because I can't really hear it very well. That's my excuse. Oh, it's my computer audio is down. Why is my computer audio down?
Stars align in eerie dance, silent shadows, haunted glance.
There we go. I can hear it better now, and it shouldn't affect the level for you all. It's just ending. Womp womp, as my son used to say. Epic fail, Grand Admiral Hunter. Grand Admiral Hunter, you're banned. I'm banned from my own stream. I'm doing good, Lloyd. Life's good. Treating me well. Yeah, things are good. I've been enjoying playing. Is that like screenshot? That would be awesome if you can. Try to think. I wanted to. I don't know if you probably weren't here at the beginning. I don't remember seeing you in the beginning, Lloyd, but I was having some technical difficulties with stream with my software and stuff that wasn't working quite right. My camera was pointing to one of my cameras to the curtain. I had trouble getting that disconnected so I could actually have the right one shoot at my face. So I had to fix that. So besides some technical difficulties, stream wasn't too bad tonight. And then I was trying to figure it out. I got a new audio interface, Lloyd, so I can play the guitar on my on stream here. And I was testing it out, and it sounds just a little off. I don't know. It just sounds weird, like it's picking up some audio somewhere. And I think I need to set some filters on the audio source. So I didn't have time to fix it, but I'm hoping to look at that so I can just show off a little. I've been talking about me playing guitar. Might as well show off a little. I think I've been able to figure out the first part of Wanted Dead or Alive that actually sounds, I think, pretty good. Of course, there's the whole stage fright thing. If I'm playing in front of you all, even though you're not here, maybe I'll have stage fright and be like, they're gonna judge my playing, and my fingers will not cooperate. That's totally what's gonna happen, but... Oh, 25,000! Heck yeah, I forgot that's got some of that stuff, huh? Badgie, let's check. I think that should do it. All milestones completed. Oh, as I count, I love checklists, and that just feels like I checked something off. Way to go, Badgie. Thanks for making this possible, Badgie. Launch champion events. Oh yeah, I got all those done. I actually grinded like crazy. Are you on Discord, Rob? Are you on Discord? You can just send it to me on Discord. Just like send it directly to me if you want. If you're on Discord, I can't remember. Yeah, you are, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you are, Raw. I'm pretty sure you joined a little while back. I can't remember how long it's been, but yes, Lloyd. Just put him as your captain and hit a bunch of hostiles, like 30 of them or something. That's what I just finished there. Alrighty, let's see what else we've got. We can definitely need to hit hostiles. CT upgrade. Okay. If I have anything I need to upgrade, Chaos Tech. I don't know. Let's look. That one needs some, or is that max? No, that's max. Ooh, what level is this? Tier 12, level 60. I think that means it's max. Yep. Ooh, let's see. What do I use the chrono deflector for? I haven't used that yet, it looks like. I can upgrade that. Interphasic mirror. I need to figure out where to use this one too. Reduces isolate damage from hostiles. Increases isolate cascade damage for 1 round. That seems like a pretty good one for hostile grinding. Let's upgrade it. Use the mirror on your Revenant, huh? Interesting. Well, maybe it's only 10 though. They were saying 30, but I'm just hitting as I was talking, David, so maybe it's less than I remembered. I have this thing where I hit hostiles, and then I hit too many because I'm talking. It is what it is. But that's awesome, so maybe it's less. Just hit enough until you're done. Don't listen to Grand Admiral Hunter on the number, because I'm streaming and it is what it is. I try, okay? There's a lot to keep track of here. David, how's it going, bud? How you doing tonight? Good to hear. If it's only that many, it's good to hear that it's only 9 or 10. Not like some of these events where you get where it's like 100, 200, 500 hostiles because of your shift level, or the fact that they have like a max number of, what you call it. Yeah, that one looks pretty good for Revenant. I like it because it's Armada as well, huh? Need 30? Oh, are you saying you hit level 9, 10 hostiles? Maybe that's what you meant. Ah, no. I have a lot of material, so hopefully I can place in this and get some extra currency. The only thing bad about putting on the Revenant is when you tear it up, but I don't have to do that one more time. You have to reapply it, you know? Gotcha, David, gotcha, sorry. It's interesting. Sometimes it's a quick read of the comment, as much as I try to keep on top of it, playing the game, reading the comment, reading everyone else's. Oh, I didn't see this, but just a heads up, everyone. We've got about a minute and a half. My system's telling me about a minute and a half. We should have some ads coming in. It's Grand Admiral Hunter Gaming, Raw. It's got a big, like, purplish circle with an H on it, if that helps. Or you can just send it directly to me. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if I have a direct message from you. Is your name in Discord, is it Doms or is it Raw? I want to say it's Raw or something like that. I could find your name, I can just ping you. I don't remember. I'm scanning through it and I don't see your name right away. Might be in there, but Reliant at tier 1, I can grind 26 hostile, make Reliant useful, still underpowered. Yeah, that Reliant, I don't even use it, bud. I really don't. Like, I've been too busy to use it in the group armadas, the 4 modas. I gotta tell you, I haven't used it in a while. I don't see it there. Let's see. Well, I might be searching wrong. I'm pretty sure we've talked on Discord before, bud. How do I share? Still on the idea of juice grind. What a joke. That ship's never gonna be like. It's gonna take so long to have that useful for me. Maybe try and spend on parts in an event store. I don't know. But David, for me, I don't know how you feel about this, but for me, they sell these ideas, these ships that help with the loops are supposed to, but the free-to-play don't get it for 100 days. If they give some shards through like missions, sometimes that cuts it down to 90-ish days. Just depends, 90, 95 days, I don't know. But then 3-4 months down the road, it's so long after, the excitement's gone, and it still takes 3-6 months, I don't know. It takes a long time to get it to where it's usable. Then what is it, like 6 months before you can even use a ship, and everyone else who bought the ship is kind of done with it? I don't know. That's why I did that video saying Scopely really needs to cut it down from 3 months to 2 months, especially since they're releasing a new ship every 2 months now. So, yeah, kind of like, no thank you. Just do without it, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah, ship parts. They want you to buy the ship, so you don't, FOMO takes over. Want you to buy the ship, and they want you to buy multiple packs to cheer it up. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Wonder, I'm still trying to find your name, Raw. Ooh, there's an I am Raw right there. Okay, I'm gonna ping you, Raw. This family at its best. I haven't heard that one in a while. It's usually Scopely or Scopay, spelled with an S, the dollar signs with an S. Okay, I pinged you, Raw. I hope I got the right person. You can let me know if that's the right one, Raw. We'll just keep turning this thing on and then we'll put it... Oh, is that it? It's 30. Yeah, reducing isolate damage would be helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and manage swap ship. No. Oh, that... I think I mainly did that for whole health. I could probably find a better one to put on the Revenant, huh? But let's, ooh. Unlock it. Costs 2,000. Sure, let's do it. Let's equip that on there. Awesome, Ross. So, oh, is there another picture there?
Times were far, chase dreams, break the mold. Times get hard, hearts grow cold. But there's a warmth no wind can blow away. Families sheltered through the stormy fray. Hands once small, now grown into men. Journey far to where it all began.
Music in your voice. Low music is fine, but loud music, you hear nothing. That's weird. I tried to have it in the background. Is anyone else having any issues with the music coming through? Oh, I'm good? Okay. I thought maybe we were having some sound issues, David. Okay. Sometimes some weird stuff happens with my audio. I won't lie. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Eskier. As long as it's Twitch's fault and not mine. Scoring this event by spending rare and epic solo and normal Armada directives. Well, I'll lower the volume just a little bit on the music in the background. I think it's low enough that it shouldn't get in the way, but let me know if that changes anything. I try and look at some stuff on my end, but I'd love to hear if anyone else is having issues hearing me because of the background music, though. If it is, that's no good. Turn it down just a little bit. No, I mean, I appreciate the feedback, David. I don't want it to get in the way of the enjoyment of stream. That's one of the big things here. So, Raw, is this a Syndicate Overflow Heroic SMS? I'm just trying to understand this one. You can hear me. You can hear me now. Okay, well that is good. So Syndicate Advancement Heroic SMS. This is the advancement, and the other one. Yeah, I'm just looking right now, Raw. So here's what I have for the regular Syndicate Advancement. Are you saying that you have this one as well? I wonder if it has anything to do with the different mic I'm using this time. Let me check something else. Let's see here. Ooh, I wonder if that... Okay. I just made a change, so let me know if that's any better. Okay, so I did make a change, and we'll see if that fixes the audio at all. So some reason it defaulted to a different mic, one that's built into my camera, and I didn't want that, so I changed that. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, and I actually want to make a video if I can ever remember and make time for it, David, but I do wonder if they want to show all the events. Like they want to show all the events that are spend events. Obviously that's always going to be there, but I find myself clicking through these folders like 10 or 20 more times just so I don't miss something. They have too many, and I need to give some thought on how to organize it better that I would suggest, but it's so confusing. More Han Solo, less Kylo Ren. Is that a good thing? Yeah, and sometimes there's an event, David, that is like... I'm going to have to go back and listen to the audio, by the way, guys, because I don't want audio being a problem. So thanks for alerting me to that. I'll look into that for sure. But yeah, David, sometimes someone will be like, hey, what about this event? You'll be like, oh, yeah. I missed that event. Or someone misses it because they didn't look in the right folder or something. It's confusing. And I get people want events to do, but... it's for the elites. So Raw, does that include like the G6, like the G6 directives as well? That's interesting. And now that you're saying that to me, it kind of looks familiar. So Raw, does this one only come around? This isn't a daily thing, right? Is this only when they release, like, when they come out with the Syndicate event for everyone else? So rather than progressing with Syndicate XP, you probably don't get this one. You get this other one for spending directives, right? But that's my question. Is it just regular directives, or do you get this by spending, like, the G6 uncommon, rare, and epic directives? Because that might not be bad. I mean, you get a lot of that mirror dust and some sweet shards. That's a good reason to max Syndicate. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. See if we need to hit any hostiles when a Syndicate event returns. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So a couple times a month when everyone's getting shards, you're getting a ton and some sweet mirror dust. That's awesome. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's arc events. Okay. So we need to kill some hostiles. Or run some armadas, I suppose. That one's done. That one's done. Still a leaderboard. That one we're rank 8. I don't... Ooh. We're close. Can almost take it up a notch. I'll have to look at that one. Was there another tech I could upgrade? Oh yeah, the chrono deflector. I haven't even used this one. Apex barrier at the start of battle when fighting hostiles or invading entities. Ooh, so this might be good for invading entities. It's not much at this tier. Critical damage at the start of battle. Armadas are invading entities. Okay, invading entities again. So I wonder with the ships I have if this might be good to put on the relativity. Trying to remember. I think it has a damage boost as its ability. I do like the Chaos Tech doesn't have like this chance of failing like the Q's ones do. Let's tear this up. Might as well see if we can get some points on this board, shall we? But yeah, where do you all use the Chrono Deflector? Borg Armadas and the Dominion. I don't really do those. Not anymore. Oh, I see. My bad, Raw. I apologize. So, you're talking about the Syndicate Overflow, huh? So Borg Armadas and Dominion, running those Armadas counts for the Syndicate event then, huh? Wow, cool. Because we have plenty of directives for those, huh? Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Well, that's an easy way to get a whole bunch of, you know, Georgiou shards and Meridust. I can't remember. That's the Epic. Wait, that's the stuff. It's the pink stuff. Is that the stuff at the very far right? I think it is, isn't it? The premium Meridust? I think that's the premium Meridust. I thought you said it was the Epic. Maybe I'm getting confused, Raw. Let me look. I thought it was this stuff that you're talking about. No, that's the Omega. Oh my goodness, such an idiot. Okay, so we're talking about the premium Meridust. Wow. That's even better. I was getting confused between the two. Too many currencies and too many names for things. I can't keep it straight. I can't keep it straight. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thanks for sending me those screenshots. That's gonna make a great video. I think that's awesome. I really do. Can't wait to level or get my Syndicate max then. Well, I'm slowly getting there. Well, I'm actually in second position on this thing. How long does this event go for? Probably 2 days. I think this is the only other one I have, though, so... Oh, it gave me an error. Just push through the errors, Grand Admiral. Just push through the errors. To make sure I find time, like tonight, or... How many tiers does this have? Oh, we're going up to tier 12. Let's go! I wonder if my headphones are like picking up the audio from my I just got another Discord notification, huh? Whoever's picking up the audio, my headphones are picking up the audio from the speaker. I don't know. Problem solving on the go. That's what I live for. Problem solve all day long at work and at night on stream. Woo woo! Yeah, man. But yeah, the only place I can think where I'm going against that I need this might be the relativity, but I don't know. Yeah, no kidding, Raw. What I think they need to have is some system where if you have old currencies, you can convert it to new ones, maybe? I don't know. But then having these old ones is coming in, like it's beneficial to have the old currency still to use on these events, huh? So I guess there's that. But I was just thinking about how jam-packed our inventory is nowadays with so much. I've made videos about this in the past, but so much like useless junk. I wish they had some way of clearing it out. Some like, and I've mentioned this before, but like I actually got this idea from my Admiral. But we should have like a A roaming Ferengi trader. He comes around once a month, and you can sell him all your useless like inventory stuff for whatever. And you know, Scopy would have to make it fair, and they probably wouldn't make the turn-ins very fair, but you know, it is what it is. But at least it would clear out all the useless inventory. Like, I still have stuff in there that was used as scoring mechanisms or scoring mechanics for things. Ooh, I'm in first place. I'm in first place. Let's go see how long I'll be in first place. Let's see. Ooh, 30,000 loot. Yeah, I'm beating Pike. I'm beating Raid. I'm even beating someone in my own alliance, John. Taking you all down. Let's see how long it lasts. Oh, man. 4 days. 3.5 left. 4 days. Okay, let's see how long that lasts. Let's see how long that lasts. Oh, I got the friend request. Raw. Awesome. Sweet. That way we won't lose each other again. Oh, love it. Oh, I forgot to hit that. Oh, well. I normally hit this go live notification on my stream, but with all the technical difficulties I had at the beginning, I forgot to do that. Oh, life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. What can I say? Alrighty. What else? What other events do we have? We have a lot. Oh, it's Thursday, right? So we're going to have the Armada event. Ooh, Dimensional Breach. Use old content to get rid of old content. New content to get rid of old content? You know, for those who've been on my stream, you know I also play sometimes when it's slower here, or I just want to change things up once in a while. I'll sometimes play Final Fantasy XIV. I really enjoy that game. There's strategy and stuff that my brain really enjoys. But they'll have currency that you have to spend by a certain time, and then it's going to expire. And so you have to go and turn that currency in before it expires. You've got to turn the currency in to some kind of vendor in the city that you're in, or it becomes useless. And you can turn it in for a small amount of the new currency, but at least, you know, you get something out of it, and it clears it out of your inventory. I wish they had some way of getting rid of that. Yeah, no kidding, David. No kidding. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like, it sucks. Let me go to other, maybe? I mean, it's chock full of things. Planetary tokens. I think these were for, like, unlocking officers. I never got enough to use them. Borg War effort points. I think this came out the first time we had the Borg event. It was a scoring mechanic, and it's still in my inventory. Gauntlet token. Oh my gosh. Mirror Sigil, a trophy by completing the Mirror mission chain. Great. These data pads, I think I can use those in missions if I ever get around to doing those. So maybe that's not, you know, something to say, let's get rid of it. But holiday tokens. So much here. Salvage parts. Oh my gosh, there's just so much useless junk. You make a video about that, but man, there's so much stuff in here. Just get rid of it. And I don't know. I'm not an IT guy. Maybe you all can tell me, but I wonder how much of this like slows down the game at all, where it's got to, every time you go in here, you've got to refresh this. Look, I still have Dabo tokens. I've got 1,000 Dabo tokens. Hey, Leland, how's it going? Every expansion, they exchange currency. Every expansion, they email the gold tier character. Yeah. And, you know, this This goes back to like oh, what was it that they had in the base when the game first came out? Like a marketplace? What wasn't it called, the marketplace? Like, this would be great for a marketplace. Just let us go in and exchange currency. I don't know. There's a whole thing where players would love to play exchange with other players, but how do you do that without like screwing up the economy? And I could see that like someone that is way advanced in the game giving free resources down below. So I could see that, but all this inventory is just stupid. There's so much in here that we could just clear out. And then this is my opinion, but we do have a lot of currency. And oh, is this what you were talking about? Was it Leland that said search bar? Yes, exactly. Have a search bar where you can search for the currency you're looking for. We have a search bar to search for systems, so it would be something like that. Give me a search bar so I can find what I'm looking for, where it just filters out and only shows what I want. Exactly. I can't tell you the number of times I've gone through here and I've tried to find, and I think I may have mentioned this in my video, but I agree with you 100%, by the way. And it's been a while, so maybe it's time for a refresher video. Maybe I can post this portion of the stream there, but something to help you. I can't tell you the number of times I've gone through my inventory, like, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? How many do I have? So annoying to find what I'm looking for, and it's not organized at all. I wish they would put, yes, David, that was my thought too, an artifacts tab. We go here in materials, exactly. All these artifacts, just put them in their own tab, for goodness sake. It just takes up so much space. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Just put it somewhere else. Please, put it somewhere else. And obviously they can't have like 100 or 1,000 tabs. I don't think they have, like, I don't think that's good design, but definitely stuff that takes up a lot of inventory space here. Artifacts are here to stay. I think put them in their own tab. I think it makes sense. I totally do. And I just mean, I'm thinking expansion wise, like, right, 3 years from now, how much more junk are they going to have in the inventory? How many more artifacts? How much more is going to take space? They really need to give some thought, and how are they going to organize this so they have a good, like, a good path going forward to organize this for the players? Because it's unimaginable now, but I can't imagine 3 years from now what it's going to look like. I do like that. I get quite some good buffs from it, David. I don't know about you, but I have, as I've been able to unlock some more artifacts, it's helped out my gameplay, you know, noticeably, for sure, noticeably. So, but it takes up too much space in the inventory. So you've got to have some way to organize this. And what if we had a down button so I could go all the way down to the parts, like the G3, G4, G5. Sometimes I'm scrolling through here to get down to the G6, and it's like, okay, scrolling. Okay, where's the bottom? And it's just maybe a small thing, but man, I'd love to get down to the bottom without having to like scroll for like 5-10 seconds. Sounds small, but it would make me so much happier. So yeah, so there's inventory management. That's something that that we need to have a better process for, Scopely. Let's get that fixed, shall we? The BS before freebooters. What are you referring to specifically, David? I remember before freebooters came out, it was really annoying to have to go and farm all the stuff in deep space. And I wish they had some more freebooters for the G6 crowd. Man, frog in my throat. Sorry, everyone. Yes, lots of grinding. I remember that. And if you're triple faction lock, double faction lock, and you're going to multiple systems, oh, that was so annoying. They've done better with that, but if you're in G6, you still have to go to deep space. I've been navigating that a little bit by using the transwarp drive off of the cube, so it's easier to get to deep space to hit those hostiles, but still, they need to add that. I'm hoping soon. I really am hoping soon. And you know, this goes back, at least, so here's where my brain is going, David, and everyone that's listening. Oh, I wonder how much of a pain it is. I don't know, but I wonder how much, if I was able to make it to the content creator program with Scopely, how much could I actually have the opportunity to voice stuff like this more to the hamster, Obsidian Hamster, to Hammy. I mean, how much? I don't know. I don't want to have my voice like silenced because I like standing up for the players. That's kind of my mantra, my thing. I try to stand up in whatever small way I can, but man, it would be nice to be able to have my voice and say, fix inventory or fix this, fix that. This is what the players are telling me. Get this fixed. That would be great. So maybe I'll apply and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll apply and see what happens. What's the worst they can tell me? No. Yeah, game has gotten better, David. I think so. I really do. I really do. Let's hope it just keeps improving. Stability is nothing I can ever do anything about, I'm sure. You know, looking at Syndicate, I think I'm going to try for the double tier now and saving as much of my turn-ins until the very end. Maybe I can time it for the last turn of the month and get 3 tiers without having to spend any event currency on it. If there's any events in here, is there? The Hijack Reliant. Yeah, that's not happening. Of course, if anyone wants to donate $100 to stream at any time, you go ahead and do that. Send me $100 and we'll unlock the Reliant on stream. How about that? Don't do that, please. Unless you're dead serious on just contributing and making my life a little easier. Please don't do that. I say that jokingly. Alrighty, let's queue up. Oh, I remember that, David. Oh, before there was sourcing like with the Monavine refinery and so forth. Oh, man. Yeah, you had to raid just to play the game, huh? You had to raid just to get the resources for like 1 part or 2 parts that you wanted to upgrade. Oh, man. That was a horrible time in the game. Much better now. Of course, it'd be better if they made raiding funner, not taking hours and hours and hours to raid 1 base, but that's just my complaint about incursions. Just my complaining. All right, I'm going to try something here. Let's go crazy. Ships alone. Yes, the Trit favor and augment. I've looked at that. Anything you can do to get more titanium, either efficiency or more payouts, has got to be a good thing. I'm going to try with... Hey, Fox, how's it going? Good evening to you. I'm just crewing up. I want to test soloing. Like, I want to see how high of an armada we can hit with my cube. Let's take the doctor out. Let's put Odo, maybe? Should we get below decks? I could put Paris below decks for mitigation. Let's put Odo for some additional damage. Let's see how that goes. Skipping the 50 epic faction ship, or get it scrapped in the future. Level 46 Kelvin and NSEA. So, Fox, those ships can be very difficult because there's so many blueprints. If I remember right, isn't it like 650 blueprints. So that's a tough call. Let me double check that my memory's right on those. The 50 epic is like the Enterprise A, right? Let's look here. Yeah, no, that's the D. D is 650. Maybe it's 350. Oh no, it's still 650, huh? So you're gonna have to balance out the cost of the Fed, or well, in this case it's Fed, but of the faction credits. I think it's worth it. I have had players that have gone without the ship, and they had a decently tiered rare ship, like a 46 rare ship, and they completely skip the epic ship. So you do miss out on the ability to scrap it and get quite a bit out of that. They can be fun ships. I ended up getting the Enterprise A just because it was Enterprise and I had to get the Enterprise. But I did end up scrapping it, so I guess that didn't totally make sense with that last comment, but it is what it is. That's what I did. As far as scrapping, though, when you get to the point where you're going to scrap this ship, you can actually scrap, say, like Coronars as part of the jelly loop that you can then invest in the Enterprise D. So it kind of depends on where your faction credits are at and if that's worth it to you or not. What level? Let's see. You're level 46. Do you have? I think it's 46 that you can get the rare ship at, right? So do you have a rare ship? If you want to save the faction credits, what I would do is focus on your rare ship, your 46 ship, and get that to, I don't know, at least tier 8 to 10 probably. Let's go see what we can do here. But I would get that ship leveled as high as you can, and then you can skip the epic ship. And that's the big thing, David, is that if you wait to get the credits you need, it's going to slow you down as far as your progression. For me, I didn't care about that because that was a judgment call on me because I wanted to get the Enterprise, and not for any other reason than because it was the Enterprise. That was just a personal decision of my end. If you're trying to progress as fast as you can, then I wouldn't worry about getting the epic ship. I would skip it. But make sure you get that rare ship level decently before you go into the 50s, would be what I would say. Yeah, it's true, David. 49 is upgrade everything before you can go 50. Make sure your efficiency, your research before you go 50 is where it needs to be, because it will take lots of materials. Absolutely. Lots of rares. Lots of rare mats too. Yeah, Coronar might be the route to go. Yeah, 59 is the same, and I've heard 69 is the same too. So just before anytime you're about ready to go up to an ops level that has a new ship, especially where you're at the top of the grade range, G4, G5, G6, you're going to have a lot to go up to that level. So when you're going to 40, 50, 60, it's all challenging. But yeah, anytime you're going to get a new survey ship, there always seems to be a bunch of docks and things you have to upgrade outside your base. All the things. So shuffle the music, get that going again. Alrighty, let's see. Wonder. Nowhere near seeing the Enterprise D. Ops level, I think, and a reputation, right? Okay, we're going to try this, everyone. Let's see if we can solo any big armadas with the cube. All right, this is an uncommon, so we may totally go kaboom. Yeah, hitting the mirror universe for the... You're probably doing that already, but good reminder to everyone to hit in the mirror universe for your reputation gains. Use the Agony Booth tech. That's a good one. And that's one good reason to focus on the Protectors. It can be a good grinding ship in the mirror universe eventually, but you do have to get it tiered up. Oh, not bad. Okay. Where's the next one? All right, we may totally go kaboom here. Let's see what we can do against the 66 rare. All right, we're testing Grand Admiral Hunter's Cube. Helping not mirror. I've had people that have been trying to go into deep space to hit the hostiles, and it's so much better in the mirror universe. Ooh, we took it out. Okay. I'm gonna totally waste an epic start here, aren't I? Okay, let's try this one. Let's see how well we can do. All right, what are the chances that we can beat it? Let's see what the solo... Oh, come on, Scopely. I'm dying in the mirror universe. Not in the mirror universe. I'm dying. There we go. I'm dying in the hazard system. Oh, we may totally lose this. Okay, let's see. Not much hull. Let's see if we can beat it still. I don't think it's going to go well. Just took too much damage in the hazard system. Ooh, do we win? Yes! So we can definitely solo some of these. Oh, wait. We don't want... No. Let's go to use the beam, right? Woo! So that was a good test. That was a good test to see what the cube can do. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note right there. Awesome, awesome. That is actually pretty good. Give me some good points pretty quickly, too, with the transwarp drive. Awesome. Frustrated with the new augment hostiles, yeah? Yeah, they are, can we call them spicy? Scopely definitely designed them. When they came out, and I was saying the hostiles too, Dave, I don't know what crew you're using, can't remember if you said, but I found that it made me feel like the Zindi again. Like, they purposely made it very difficult to beat, and unless your ships were like really top notch, that you basically died or couldn't do the loop. But they're still hard. Don't get me wrong, they're still hard. And the events were kind of impossible with how many you had to hit. $40 okay, 50 kaboom. Yeah, I've heard that. There's some people in my alliance that I've talked to about that same thing. And I've had some people who said that with the new ship, they could hit 40s just fine. But anything above that is, is what it is. You did the test grinds? Yeah, I don't mind playing the game and hitting hostiles for 5 minutes. I think each grind should be like a 10-minute thing or less. Like 5-10 minutes, that's fine. But if you're gonna make me play and take an hour killing hostiles for each grind, no bueno, no good. Screw that. That's what I have to say. That's what I have to say. So yeah, I hear you. Yeah, they need to. It's interesting, David. I agree with you. There's too many grinds. Some of my alliance was saying today they're like, I've got like 5 or 6 new things I need to do now. So it's like, how do I put this? It's like the independent archives that they need to refocus that. Independent archives are great in a way, but they're getting rid of really old content, right? Like Franklin, but stuff that a lot of the older or a lot of the players have just like totally given up on, or they're way past it. What about newer content that maybe we're not quite ready to give up completely, but help us make it so the grind time is cut down? So don't keep releasing all this I watched a video where they were talking about how they actually have a plan to release a bunch more independent archives. I just hope it's more than just like the Stella. Like, make it some of this newer stuff too. You know what I mean? Don't value or don't understand it. Two different things, but I agree with you. They, people want to be able to play the game, feel like they're advancing the game through the game, but we also have lives, like work, job, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So the independent archives would be the answer to me for that, David. But once again, they've got to focus it enough that it's like with the older, not just the older stuff, but some of the newer stuff. And I'm not talking about the new stuff that just came out this arc, but certainly newer content. Like, what if they came out with some stuff that helped out with the, it's not Zindi. Oh, Gorn. There we go. I'm like, what the heck is the name of those fossils? The Gorn, It's not super old, but it's still new enough that when I go out and hit Gorn, I don't want to have to spend so much time doing that. It's newer than, say, like the Stella and the Franklin, a lot newer. You don't need to completely get rid of it, but make it so the grind's easier, so I don't have to do it as much as I do. I do it probably less than some. Maybe I have a little bit more time than others, but let's find a balance. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Real life accounts for 18 hours of 24. Yeah, if you've got 24 hours and you're spending 8 hours sleeping, that's 16 left. You've got to eat, you've got to work. You only have so many hours, and you've got stuff to go to. I don't know about you, but I've got stuff for my kids, and then I stream. I guess that's part of my thing, but I think I can take out 63. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, let's do it. All right, at least we got some of that loot. 24K, I will take it. Interesting to see how many of these I can actually kill with, like, going to the uncommons. Because that's worth taking out a bunch of these. Yeah, I think it was Eco that had said something about the whole quality over quantity thing, and I don't feel like Scopely ever like he said in the comment something about that, and we need to do better, we must do better, which I really like the comment, but they never actually like followed through on that. I think that was a failure. I do. I feel like that was a failure from Scopely, not following through enough on that. Hate me if I'm wrong or disagree with me, whatever, but I feel like they have really failed on that. And I'm not just talking about the free-to-play either. I think the whales and the bigger players would agree that they get screwed over too. Like, I should probably make a video about this, but one of my big things is that Scopely keeps coming out with, like, every time we get a new ship, we get the ship,
And I haven't seen it this month, but almost every time they come out with a new ship, somewhere in the middle of the arc, they come out with an announcement of, oh, the mid-month update. We've updated this ship to make it more useful for players. Like with the Protector, they increased significantly its mining speed because it wasn't up to snuff, for example. Or other ships that maybe weren't doing as much damage as they thought. And I have to wonder, is this not just a strategy by Scopely to say, you know what, let's sell this, get as many packs sold as we can, and get as many people buying the upgrade packs as we can before we make any kind of adjustments? I think that's screwing over the players and screwing over the big spenders. I would prefer if they came out with a good quality tested ship without needing any adjustments. I think that might get more people to spend. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's like, stop manipulating the players, come out with good quality content. You'll get more people staying, more people spending. That's my take. Maybe I'm wrong. And maybe that's something Scopely would never agree to, but that's my 2 cents. And then when they move a goalpost or they nerf something that people have spent money on, yeah, that's even worse. I've got so many of these. I need to launch more of these, but let's see how well we can take these out. I like the idea of soloing because it's less I have to worry about and just do it with my cube. Then, more power to me. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all, does it, David, for content to get outdated? I agree with you 100%. And it gets outdated quickly. Some stuff may not be exactly 2 months, but yeah. Yeah, we can take these uncommons out pretty well. Cube is just too slow, isn't it? Maybe I should add Dane below decks to increase my impulse speed. I think I'm doing basically as well with this 4 cube solo against these as I do when I send this and another ship. Just looking at my hull, I think I'm doing pretty good. Show me this, what it's about. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I may be using the cube to just solo these from now on. Because then it doesn't spawn a 4th one. Not quickly, anyways. Come in here with the cube. I can take out 4 armadas without, I don't see another one spawning, and I still have hull left. Okay, I wonder if I move a little bit, if I can get another one to spawn. Sometimes that will work. We're going out and back to Galaxy View and back. Nope. Okay. Well, I've taken enough damage. We'll just do this. Really? What officers did you get recently that made that difference for you? Ooh, look at that. That may have finished our event for us. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely doing that from now on. I don't think I've joined the events there. Got them down. I'll need to... Ooh, I have a lot of hostiles to kill. Sweeter than the day. Ooh, got mining and the limited time artifact turn in. My hope is that they keep having discussions in coming months with people, content creators, and so forth, and that they keep coming up with ways in each month to increase the officer sourcing for officers that players would like to unlock, but there's just not good options. Because right now, it's like if you don't get the officer in like the current month, good luck unlocking it. And there's no way you're going to be like maxing it out anytime soon. So hopefully they can keep making those kind of changes. I would like to see that for sure. No worries, no, Lloyd, no worries. Not exactly a Jackbox night, so no worries, bud. Looks like we have ads in about 5 minutes, everyone. Just a heads up. I was able to test Lloyd and find out that my cube, I can take it to a 65 level system and take out solo with just the cube 4 uncommons in a 65 level system. It's tier 15 with like no upgrades. So I don't know if that's helpful. Good information for anyone in the future. But yeah, being able to take it out with the Jash, Tolra, Toli, and Gwen. Who do I have below decks? I can't remember her name. She's got purple hair. I think it starts with an R. Anyway, I've got the Voyager officers there, and I've got Odo and Deanna Troy. So, yeah. Anyways, pretty cool to find out. We were able to even take out some rares and epics and upper level systems, but not quite as many. So I'll have to retest it when I can do some upgrades with this ship. But pretty cool to see what I can do solo with the Borg Cube. That might be something worth sharing with people. So free Tal. There we go, Askew. I knew you would want to get that guy unlocked, huh? I don't even use him ever. So I don't know if that means anything to you, Askew, but I know that you want to unlock him and have wanted to for some time. I was doing for a while, Lloyd, in the lower 60s, lower to mid 60s. I was trying to just use my directives for like the Dominion, I guess, armadas. But that was taking way too long for my ops level, so I'm having to get more creative so it doesn't take so stinking long. Hey, Tricky. Let's see. You've used him like twice ever. Yeah, I used to use Tal a lot when I was doing the Mantis grind because it let me take my what's the Borg ship? My brain's dead. I'm trying to just use my brain without remembering. Not the. Is it the Vidar? I think it's the Vidar. Let's see. Am I remembering that right? I haven't used this ship in so long. Yeah, I was getting confused with the name. Just there's too many things to remember. This one. So yeah, the Vidar. I was using the Vidar exactly to punch up. Exactly. It has a lot of cargo capacity so you could really stock up on that loot. But once I stopped doing that, it was like, you know, what's the point? What's the point? So, yeah, totally. Oh, I need to use my beam. But other than that, I haven't... Oh, I don't know. I want to do a 63. Whoops. Oh, well. I make mistakes too. I'm human. I also used him in the early stages with the freebooters, but I think that was it. Yeah. So it's not a huge loss if you don't have Tal. I'll be honest. This stage of the game is not really a huge loss, but sometimes you just want to unlock an officer to have him. You know, you say to yourself, you go to your list and you go to the bottom and you're like, look at all these officers I don't have. Can I please just unlock them? I don't even need the maximum scope weight. I just want to unlock them because I'm a collector. Some people are like that. And if that's you, I can see that being like, come on, give me better sourcing. Let me unlock those officers, even though I'll probably never use them. Yeah, he doesn't work if he's on the bridge. Exactly. Yep. 100% agree, Trixie. 100% agree. All right, we have ads coming in shortly, everyone. Beware. Dang. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully officer sourcing gets better. That's all I can say. Oh, yeah, Jayla. Oh, no joke. She's kind of become a useless officer for me as well, though. I got to be honest with you. Used to use her on the bridge of the Franklin A to increase the payouts, I think, on the Dominion armadas. That was a thing back in the day, but I don't remember the last time I've used Jayla. Is there even a reason to use Jayla anymore? You could also use her on the Franklin A if you were hunting the antique tokens to get to the G3 mining systems, the speed mining systems. But then since they've come out with like per card, you can actually use per card, data, use a loot crew and get even more than she could give you. So yeah. Yeah, so just a collector thing for you probably, right? Like it'd be good to unlock her just from a collector standpoint, I think. Yeah. I don't disagree at all. Just a game we say. All right, I'm going to crew up with the Protector. Let us show this off a little bit. Let's go with actually Sam Kirk. Let's try putting Carol below decks. And then we're going to go hit in the mirror universe. I want to just see, show off a little bit here maybe, but go below deck. I'm going to go in the 70 level system and see if we can stock up on parts. Yeah, just want the unlock sometimes. I get it. I do. Alrighty, let's hit this one before we go in to take advantage of the extra impulse speed. Alrighty. And then we'll just go to the 70 level system. I think we can probably fill up on parts. Of course, if anyone on my server is watching my stream, they could easily steal the parts when we're done in the mirror universe. Hint, hint, Dav, if you're still around. I'm pretty sure Dav is still a little burned that when I had the name Patton Fane in the game that I raided his base one night. He still brings that up. I know. Those things are hard to let go. I guess my only protection against that would be to join Defy, because then he couldn't attack his shipmates, or his alliance mates, I should say. All right, Romy, let's go!
Fun will now commence.
For your con favor and the way teams research, you have to have so many epics max. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yeah, a requirement to have. I think that's stupid. Well, are they trying to reward the players that have been playing the game for a while and deserve to have more officers unlocked and such? On favor, let's look. That's right. It's got like, is that, so that's what that means, is that you have to have 45 epics in order to tier it? Is that what that means? Oh, that's rubbish. Oh, Devil Doc. I didn't pay attention to that, but that's stupid. In the research tree? Oh. Let's look. I'll look at that. So, waiting. Yeah. The con favor. Which one are you talking about? I know it needs to be in the rift to use it. I haven't progressed very far in this at all, I'll be honest. So which one are we looking at? Is it these? It's not these over here, right? Is it for like unlocking con? Okay. Sorry, I'm completely clueless on this one, so no good from me there, I guess. I can only think if you're talking research tree that it's something to do with the away teams, right? Priority 1 con's favor. It's in the research tree. Wait teams. Oh, this one. This one right here, huh? Oh, epic officers at rank 5. You need so many. Oh, and it probably goes up. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. So, if we go to... I got you now. So, if we go to research... where is that? Priority 1 con's favor. I thought it would maybe say here. Am I missing it? But I would think it said requirements. You would need to have so many... You know what I mean? Huh. Weird. I don't see a requirement here that says, I mean, it just says level 10, whatever that means, but... Huh. Well, nuts. Okay. Yeah, I made some poor decisions early on, and then I just couldn't get much unlocked here, but that is crazy. They have that kind of requirement. See, that's got requirements there. Well, thankfully, I have a... She's 35 of them, though. I wonder how many epics I have max. I have quite a few. 10, that's right, 10 per row. So I've got 31, 32. I don't have 35 even. Oh wait, maybe if I count Grush, I might have 35. Son of a gun, that's crazy. That's a lot of epics. Dang. Yep, that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Which means that only players who've been playing for a long time, spending on the game, or winning in events are going to be able to get that tiered very high. Yeah. Once again, it's all about spenders. The big spenders. Oh, the hurdles we jump through when we play this game, right, Double Doc? Well, so far, we are holding up quite well here. Probably be able to just max out the cargo capacity here. And that's one thing I love about the Protector is how strong it's getting. And I think mine is 12 still. Not quite 13. I have a few more upgrades to do. So at tier 12, it's able to handle these hostiles quite handily, at least enough for me to stock up on my cargo quite easily. Be interesting to get to tier 13 and see how well it does. I don't need it because I max my rep to farm here in the 70 system, but I sure do get more parts by coming here quickly. And this is giving me points in the cut 'em down event too. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm just looking something up really quick here. Alrighty, let's keep hitting these hostiles. Oh, Wiglet escaped. Dang it, Devil Dot. Okay, so I'm going to be completely transparent with everyone here. No one reminded me, dang it. I got so busy having fun, chatting and streaming and talking about Star Trek Fleet Command, I completely forgot we were going to do a Battle Pass giveaway. Son of a gun. That's probably what you're all here for, isn't it? All these extra people are like, Grand Admiral Hunters giving away Battle Pass giveaway. Well, son of a gun, I didn't even think about it. All right, so who here is interested in the Battle Pass giveaway? Do we do it tonight still for whoever's here, or do we wait until tomorrow and do it? I may have to apologize to people on... If you're here for it, we have enough people that are here for it, we might as well do it, right? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to finish hitting hostiles here, and then we'll do our Battle Pass giveaway. I want to make sure I still keep both my word, even though I space it. Someone's got to remind me. I get talking, I get having fun, learning, talking, all those things from you all, and then I just space it. That's why I need a mod for too. I need a mod to remind me. Remind Grand Admiral Hunter, don't forget this stuff you were going to do. Grand Admiral Hunter, don't break your promises to the community. All right, chat. I'm just a human being. What can I say? So we'll figure it out. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm not sure what to call you, but EU? Egonosaur? Eganosaur? Well, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. So let me finish here in the mirror universe, and then we will get that all set up. So we will do that tonight. And then I have to just queue it up in my system for doing all that. It shouldn't take me more than 30 seconds to set that up, I think. So we own this town. See, not even losing half my hull, not quite half full. And we are over half, well over half of the possible loot we can get from the system. Nice. Love it. What I should have said, you know, I don't mind admitting that I'm wrong. If I was the kind of person that didn't want to admit that I was wrong, I'd say, so all you who have stayed through the whole stream, let's do the giveaway. Pretending it was intentional. That's what I should have done, eh? No, I believe in being honest with you all. When I screw up, I'm going to say it, and I'll laugh at myself for my mistakes. That's just the kind of streamer that I am. Oh, man. And just remember that the one big rule, I do want you to be able to be following on Twitch to be able to be entered, but just remember that please follow to make sure that that is there, and if you can't win if you won last month. And I think we had 2 winners. I think we had, who was it, Huck and Steve? We alternate our giveaways. 1 month, we're doing 1 month on stream and 1 month through Discord, so make sure you're following on Discord as well. And I see all you put an exclamation point win, but it's not set up yet, so you're going to have to do it again. Just be patient. I just got to finish here in Mirror Universe, and then we will do it. I promise. Oh, there we go. We got some hue shards, or is it just 1 shard, I think? Yeah, I love it, Lloyd. I love that you're so loyal and you come out all the time. Jackbox Games or Star Trek Fleet Commander, whatever, you're here. I love it, man. That's what I'm all about. Queue up win. I love it. That makes me laugh. Tricky, that makes me laugh so much. Loss. No, you're a winner chicken dinner in my book, bud. 100% true. Wow, almost 37 million parts. Oh yeah. Stronger than steel. I'll have to do some testing as well. It'd be great to just play guitar a little bit on stream. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Thanks, Magic Mike, for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, I think one more hustle, and then we'll leave the Mirror Universe. Let's see, we're about 12 million parts, not counting survey, but per battle or a warship class. That's not bad. Unbiased opinion, huh? I have no secret motives. What are you talking about? We all know. Plenty of parts for my turn-ins. That's all I gotta say. Love it. This is where if I had a mod, I could just say, hey, get our thing all set up to do our giveaway. Like I said, it shouldn't take more than 30 seconds or so here. All right, let's get out of the mirror universe. I don't have an NDA though. No NDA here, but you're right. I guess I would have a hard not to be influenced, I guess, if you're part of it. But that's my big thing. I wouldn't want to be part of their content creator program if I was going to be like, if I had to agree to always say nice things about them. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I get you though, David. I get you though. When you have a contract with someone, you can't help but be biased in some way or another, right? But I don't know. I'd have to think long and hard about it. Two-edged sword. You're right. Okay, let's get this going. Where is my browser? Pull that up, and we will log in to send that to our chat. Let's see here. That there. Activate it for YouTube as well. I turn it off so there's not too many things throwing into chat. But this should work for everyone. Let's go to giveaways. All right, don't worry about that. I had to cancel the old one. I forgot to do that last time. Timer. Let's see how long set that for. I think it's in minutes. So let's just set it for 2 minutes so it's not forever. All right. Exclamation point win is what you want to enter in chat now, everyone. And it looks like it's giving notifications when you're entered. We've got Magic Mike is in. I've got Tricky. Oh, and they're all populating. Awesome, awesome. That's one thing that's advantage. We've about a minute and a half left, so make sure you hit exclamation point win in chat if you want to be entered into the giveaway. And then when it's done, I need to pull up the wheel. Lloyd, I love it. Okay, let's clear all these out. Okay, we've got Shuggy, we've got Askew, Lloyd, Devil Doc, Magic Mike, and Tricky so far are entered. Lloyd, are you entering? Oh, no, you're in. Sorry. Lloyd, you are in. No worry, David. You're just here to hang out. I love it. No worry, my friend. Just want to give everyone a chance. We've got about 30 seconds left, 35 seconds left, I should say. So make sure if you are going to enter that you hit exclamation point win, type that in chat. We want to make sure everyone's given the ample opportunity and warning that once it's closed, then we're going to call it good. And I will just put those into the wheel of names and we will see who wins on stream. I don't know how other people do it, but this is the easiest way I have been able to figure it out. 10 seconds left. Great odds. I mean, you got some bigger streamer with hundreds of chances or hundreds of people entering, and you only have, what, 6 people right now? All right, we are down to 6. Let me copy all those names, all you wonderful people. It always adds a 1 on the end, so I'm just getting rid of those. And then, here we go. I don't need ads. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's shuffle the names. And then let's spin it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I hope whoever wins really needs the battle pass this month and that it helps your game move along. Ooh, Lloyd wins! Yeah! Dun, 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 dun.
Inconceivable!
Dun, dun, dun.
Inconceivable!
Lloyd's our big
What
winner!
is in that for? I don't think it means what you think it means.
Inconceivable! Way to go, Lloyd. Congratulations on being our Battle Pass winner this month.
Bad feeling about this.
Hashtag rigged. What? Did I say that? I like throwing that in Discord to let people know about it. So give me 2 seconds. I'll hop into Discord and throw that in there really quick. At giveaways. Being our all right, Lloyd, way to go. But it was rigged. So just hit me hit me up, send me a PM, Lloyd, and we'll get you all squared away, my friend. Thanks for being such a loyal watcher and viewer of the channel. One way I have it given back to you. So there's my golf clap for the night for you. All right, everyone. I think we're going to call it a night with that. So Shuggy's not too happy. Or it is happy. When I haven't combined the chats, I can't see if that's a thumbs up or a middle finger. Oh, where does my brain go at moments like this? What can I say? Where does my brain go? But yeah, so hit me up, Lloyd. Thanks everyone for coming tonight. What do we have tomorrow? So tomorrow night we will also be streaming, same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully I'll have less like little hiccups as I'm trying to start the stream. Figure some of those out tonight. But we'll be doing Jackbox games. For those who don't know, we just played some Jackbox games, kind of this trivia games for I don't know, was it like 30, 45 minutes where we play that? Depends how long it takes. Some take longer. The more people we have, the more fun it is. So feel free to join us for that. But we'll also probably be playing Star Trek Fleet Command tomorrow night. So just fun times. You know, I like to hang out with you all, grow this community. It's just fun streaming, really. But I like having fun with you, figuring out Star Trek Fleet Command or whatever we're doing. So that will be our Jackbox party night. So I know, Lloyd, it's your favorite, right? Alrighty, everyone. Well, we're gonna, I think, find someone to raid over here. I appreciate. I'm just trying to get the word out. Let's see if I think I have someone streaming Final Fantasy. If you don't mind hanging out there, just saying hi when we go on over there. If you feel the drop after that, that's great. But trying to connect with people doing different stuff as well. So thanks, everyone. Have a good one. Let's see if she is raiding or streaming tonight.